Hello everybody. So through this session we'll continue with the literature and scene passages. So today's chapter is Kathmandu and here is the first paragraph. This one followed by these questions. So first of all we'll read this paragraph very carefully and then try to attempt these questions. So the very first question here is, what kind of atmosphere is there outside Pashupatinath? So from here we can see in the very second and third line, it is given here that there is an atmosphere of febrile confusion at Pashupatinath. So we'll write down, there is an atmosphere of febrile confusion at Pashupatinath. Second question is, who roam through the grounds? So this is also given in the very fourth and fifth line only here, that priests, hawkers, devotees, tourists, cows, monkeys, pigeons and dogs roam through the grounds. So we'll write down, priests, hawkers, devotees, tourists, cows, monkeys, pigeons and dogs roam through the grounds. Likewise, the next question is, what did they offer? So they were author and his friends at the Pashupatinath temple and they offered a few flowers there. So we'll write down, they offered a few flowers there. Like my fourth question is, who appears from the Nepalese royal family? So here also this is given in this line, a princess of the Nepalese royal house appears and everyone bows and makes way. We'll write down, a princess of the Nepalese royal family appears there. Last question is, who was struggling at the main gate? So at the main gate, by the main gate, a party of saffron-clad Westerners struggled for permission to enter. So we'll write down, some Westerners were struggling at the main gate for permission. So this is the second paragraph following by these questions only. So after reading this paragraph carefully, we'll try to attempt these questions. And the very first question is, where is the Bodhnath Stupa? So in the very first line it is given, the Bodhnath Stupa. This is the Buddhist shrine of Kathmandu. We can write down, it is in Kathmandu. We will write down, Bodhnath Stupa is in Kathmandu. Likewise, the second question is, what kind of atmosphere is there at Bodhnath Stupa? So from here you can see that it's a sense of stillness there, and in the last line also it is given here, second line, that no crowd is there and it's a totally quietness is there. So we can write down. So we'll write down at Bodhnath Stupa there is a sense of stillness. It is quite peaceful there. There are no crowds there. Likewise, the third question is, who own the small shops? So the small shops which stand at the outer edge, these are owned by Tibetan immigrants. We'll directly write down that Tibetan immigrants owned the small shops at Bodhnath Stupa. Likewise, fourth question is, what are they selling there? So definitely felt bags, Tibetan prints, silver jewelry, these things can be bought from there. So they are selling these things there. So we'll write down they are selling bags, Tibetan prints and silver jewelry. Last question here is, give the word meaning religious place from the passage. So from the passage here the word is shrine. Shrine is the talking about the word religious place. We'll directly write down. So this is the third paragraph and followed by these questions only. So first of all we will read this paragraph carefully and then try to attempt these questions. So the very first question here is, what was the author considering? And from the very first line it is written there that he considered, or he was considering actually, that what route he should take back home. By which route should he go back home? So we will write down he was considering which route should he take back home. Second question is, which route should he take if he was propelled by enthusiasm? If he was motivated by enthusiasm, which route should he take? So he was saying that if he was propelled by enthusiasm, he should go by bus and train to Patna, and then from there by sailing through Gangas, passing Banaras to Allahabad, and then through Yamuna he should go via Agra to Delhi. So we'll write down that if he was propelled by enthusiasm, he should go back by bus and train to Patna, then through Ganga, passing Banaras to Allahabad, and finally through Yamuna, passing Agra to Delhi. Third question is, why did he want to go back home directly? So he wanted to go home directly because he was, as he's saying, he was exhausted and homesick. Means he was missing his home and he was too tired also. So we'll write down he wanted to go home because he was exhausted and homesick. Likewise, the fourth question is, what did he do then? So he entered a Nepalese airlines office and buy a ticket of next day's flight. Write down, he entered a Nepalese Airlines office and bought the ticket. Last question here is, give the word from the passage which means tired. So from here the word is exhausted. So we directly write down the word exhausted.